Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of the Long Dark in our Against All Odds series, where I am finally in the zone of contamination after much ado and a long wait. We have arrived, and I'm going to head not that way. Hang on, is this what I think it is? Yeah. We're not going to go down this way. That just seems like a disaster waiting to happen, although it might be kind of the fast way down. I don't want to have it be the fast way down that also kills me. But we are going to head back down to the bottom of this massive industrial structure. We now have the respirator, and I may or may not have just restarted this recording because there was a moment of thinking that I may have actually left the respirator on the table by mistake. The reason for that is it doesn't appear that the respirator is an item that you actually have to put on in the place of any particular gear, which is nice. It's something that you just put on your face without having to actually equip it in an accessory slot. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear also to be in any portion of the radial. Not that I've noticed. And maybe there is actually an answer there. I would think it would be in the first aid radial, but it's not. So what you have to do is equip it directly from the inventory, and I had to take a second to kind of figure that out. And I figured that out in between recordings because, like I said, when I first tried to find it, I thought, wait, did I actually, leave that just sitting on the table like a dunce? And I didn't. I picked it up. But I had this hilarious moment of realizing that I had just finished a recording where potentially I would have dozens of commenters saying, dude, you didn't pick up the respirator. I did, in fact, pick up the respirator. So, with that quandary having been resolved, I am headed back down to the bottom of this lovely industrial complex. There's another... Oh, wow. Wow. So there's definitely, there are lots of little things laying around here, I have to say, that can be missed if you're not looking super closely. Not that that's surprising, it's the Long Dark. But this is a very, very messy industrial building. So I would imagine there might be other stuff that I missed as well. That's pretty cool, and definitely the largest industrial building that we've been in since Carter Hydro. Alright, let's put that down just for a quick rest. Alright, how are we going to do this? Let's go for... do the ham now. Drink a bit of water. I'm tempted, actually, to go ahead and, consume that peanut butter. Otherwise known as the poor man's MRE. I've got a lot of stuff for wood on me at the moment that... or for water. Fire, really. That I just don't need. Also, let's drop 2 of those pieces of coal. I'll keep the rest of the sticks. So I've got some stuff on me there. I just don't need much more. I have so much revolver ammo. I have more revolver ammo than I frankly need. It's absurd. All right, we have 3 canisters. Just 3. I don't know how long they last. But now that I have the ability to use them, I can walk around outside. It just sounds like we've got a bit of a storm at the moment, so tell you what, let's sleep for a bit and see if that sound quiets down at all. Fingers crossed. Yep. That did the trick. Okay, before I go anywhere, I'm going to consume some of this peanut butter. We're going to consume some of the water.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Alright, I'm not going to put this thing on until I absolutely have to. Also, I still want to finish exploring in this general area. I've only explored 1 building, and there are more buildings. But I'm just glad I finally have access to the respirator. Alright, so I can go up into areas like that, for example, with a bit more confidence now. But before we do that, let's see what else this lovely building, an area of the map, has for us. Alright, so there's the exit that I could have left through. Good to know. I would imagine I can get in here? No, maybe not. Oh, yes, I can. Interesting. Oh, man, there are just so many new buildings. And not just like... What's wild about this is that when you think about, say, when Mountain Town was added, Mountain Town / Milton / Mountain Town / Milton, like when that was added, there's so many buildings, right? And it's exciting, but at the same time, they're all little houses. And they're kind of new versions of the same houses that we've always seen. So, like, new, but at the same time, kind of not new. This, on the other hand, not only are these not houses, these are massive industrial complexes. But so far, they're all kind of unique new spaces. I am digging it. I'm totally okay with this. The toxic part, I'm still adjusting to. It's weird to have a zone where there's a kind of poison threat, but at the same time, it's a survival game. So it's not outside of the realm of kind of possibility of what fits thematically with the Long Dark. It's just not what we're used to, you know? Okay, so if I go this way, where does this take me? Head frame building, okay. Anything to actually be found in here? Any goodies? Oh, yep. Okay. Ah. Okay. So, yeah, there's a lot more. God, there's just... This is what I'm talking about. There's so much. You know what? I actually do want that cured leather. Come here. I actually do want that. There's so much that's just like completely never before seen. Wild. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna just go clockwise around this room. Beef jerky. Nice. Ski gloves. Don't really need ski gloves because I have gauntlets. Finally have mucklucks too. Requires the foreman's key. Interesting. Is that a plot item? By the way, if you missed it, one thing that we're waiting on is that we have to use the handheld shortwave to locate any signs of life here. And we can't use the handheld shortwave, excuse me, until we have an aurora. So we are once again waiting for one of those. And evidently waiting a little bit longer because it takes a minute for those to kick in. As some of us have been reminiscing about learning in the comments in the last few days. Because it definitely does take a while when an aurora starts for equipment to actually start responding.
Best prepared for anything.
Energy bar, nice. Okay, so here's an exit. Alright, not a lot going on in here. Let me just make sure I don't overlook anything. This is the stairway I came in. I don't like the fact that this says ledge. Elevator cable. Interesting that you can interact with it. I mean, I guess maybe what that means is that you can climb down? Maybe into the mine? But I'm not gonna... I'm not going to just, you know, casually... Oh, hang on, we've got contaminated stuff here, so we're gonna have to put on the respirator. If I can find it. Which tab is it on? Here, medical tab. Equip. Alright, so we can now wear this and... Oh, hi. Will you both kindly go away? Why are you so aggressive? Interesting that they're running like that. Okay, so there's more to explore. I'm just going to hop down here. It does mean that I'm going to be kind of moving into the jaws of the wolf. Oh man, this mask is trippy. The mask effect, like... Did this mess with anyone else visually? The way it's messing with me right now? Like, it... Maybe it's just because my monitor takes up so much of my field of view, but like... This effect is wild, man. Okay, let me... I think I can take this off. Yeah. I just wanted to be careful, because I don't want to use those canisters unnecessarily. Those canisters are precious. Ah, peanut butter, dog food. So far finding more food than I would have expected to find, which is nice. There's spray paint, accelerant, antiseptic, which I do not need. Aha! A miner's jacket. Durable, highly waterproof jacket. Its average warmth allows for flexible operations underground or on the surface. Layer appropriately. Alright, we'll take a look at that in just a second. So we've officially found some more gear. That's a step in the right direction. Don't want either of those. Definitely more loot than I would have thought. And so far we're still just in the, like, facility area, not in the mine area. So, I mean, I suppose I should say that, like, this is the area where I expected to find loot. But it is more than I thought. And it's nice. Alright, so there's a Summit Soda. There's a door back here, which I imagine opens. Yep. Oof. Alright, so I need to be very mindful of the wolves, but I have so much more to explore back here. Yeah, we currently don't have any contamination risk. Despite the fact that I can see that contaminated... Is that? No, that's a tire. Despite the fact that I can see that contaminated terrain, we're mostly okay. This looks like it's straight out of a farmhouse. Seriously, the cabinets look slightly out of place. They do. Okay, so I can go back there, presumably. And I will. There's some tomato soup. Replacement fuse. Don't care about that. Interesting that it's giving us so many signal void items here. Have you noticed that? There have been a ton of wires and replacement fuses laying around. Like, are those going to have a purpose here? There's a part of me that's like, wait, do I need to start picking those up again? Should I have been picking them up all along? Has everyone been memeing on me quietly without telling me because they're being polite and not spoiling it? Which I appreciate, but like, in fact, I should never have stopped picking those up? Is that what's happening right now? Could be. Could be. Alright, I am more encumbered than I want to be. Oh yeah, I found that jacket. Let's take a close look at this. Durable, highly waterproof jacket. Its average warmth allows for flexible operations underground or on the surface. Layer appropriately. Yeah, I do need to repair this before I try to wear it. Interesting. Like, do I need it though? Like, is this actually necessary, or do I just need the respirator? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave this here for now. I'll come back and get it if I find out that I like definitely need it. But I've got such nice gear that I'm kind of thinking I might not actually need that. Okay. More to explore. Can't recall. No, I haven't been in here. All right, close that. So much new stuff. This is wild. And we haven't even started on the tail yet. Alright, newspaper, don't need that. Honestly picked it up by mistake. Let's go ahead and drop that. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Okay.
This will come in handy.
Don't need the toque. Holy crap, more pork and beans. So, lots of food. Like, I'm fine. I remember openly worrying about whether or not, because I'm going to be in this contaminated zone, am I going to actually find supplies to live on? Yeah. There are plenty of supplies. It's fine. There's more fuses too. So I'm continuing to worry about that. Okay, definitely seeing some contaminated stuff nearby, so I'm going to need to be ready to put the respirator on, potentially even while I'm still in this building. Okay, storm lantern, simple tools, there's a new bedroll, that's nice I guess, but alright, tin of sardines, don't need the painkillers. Weird to leave painkillers behind like that, but I just don't need them. Summit soda. Some firewood, so many supplies. Oh yeah. Okay, so I need to be very careful walking too far in that direction. I'm going to grab that water bottle. Starting to slow down a bit on account of all the stuff I'm carrying, which is not surprising. Did I go through all those drawers? Yes, I did. Did I go through these? No, I did not. Ooh, some lead.
This stuff
Don't need cardboard matches. Stump remover. That is a definite no from me. Oh, rim grill. Interesting. I can have a fire here if necessary later on. Okay. Well, it was the first time for everything. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the respirator on. So that I can move through this area. Nice. So that's about how long the canisters last. I don't know if it's like corroding my clothing at all right now walking around in it, which I'll find out when I get some shelter here. But now that I'm out of that, let's take that off. Oh, the piano. Sasha, you've done it again. You have done it again, my friend. That's a reference to Sasha Takichian, the composer for The Long Dark. Longtime composer. Alright, so I hear wolves. I do not know where this leads. I'm encumbered on account of all the extra stuff I'm carrying, but I'm honestly right now okay with it. That looks like a waterfall with something behind it. I'm just saying, it looks like a waterfall with something behind it. Also, I see some structures back there. There's a dead deer over there, so we can get food. Okay, yeah. Survivability so far, aside from the toxic part, which is no small concern, survivability is workable. It does look like there's something behind that waterfall. I don't know if I'll be able to get back there, but I want to try. Okay, that's a burned out house, unfortunately. Shed's not burned out, though. What do we have here? What I'm really hoping for is another canister somewhere. Alright, there's some more dog food at least. I would love to find at least one more canister. Alright, cedar firewood, that's nice and everything. I'm not even that cold. I don't need the wood at the moment. Ooh, that's a chopper wreck up there. Okay, let's go investigate that. Although, hold on, before I investigate that, let's be judicious with our inventory a bit. Because we can afford to be. Let's see. First of all, let's eat some of this peanut butter. I might even be able to get... Yes, that's all of that. Excellent. That's some weight gone. Let's consume this soda. I've got more stims than I know what to do with, literally. Drop those. Drop the scrap lead. Honestly, I have so many matches. I'm going to drop some of the smaller stacks. I know it hurts. If you're a Loper player, you're not you're not approving. I know, but it'll be fine. It will be fine. Right, I'm going to drink a little bit more water just to lose a bit more weight. It's not as much as I wanted to drop. I could leave some stuff behind temporarily here. But honestly, I think I just dropped enough weight that I'm satisfied with that. What I was going to do is leave some stuff, and then that would allow me to move around. And, like, run up and, like, visit this wreck, for example. Scavenge, come back. Watching for wildlife. Okay. I think we need to go up and around here. Oh, wow. Not easy to get to. Okay. I see how you work. Okay, cool. So we're gonna have to climb through the helicopter to search it. That's fine, though. Oh, did not need that tinder plug. I'll put that back up in just a second. Nothing there. Nothing there. Oh, just kidding. There's a hoodie. And there are no skids. So we'll check the cockpit. Wow. Okay. Check the hatch. Well, that was anticlimactic. I was really, really hoping that that would be a source for another canister. But no such luck. Where's that tinder? There it is. Okay. I don't know that this path is feasible. Yeah, it's not. It's definitely not. But this is. This will do. Alright, so there's something behind the waterfall. We're going to head to the right and check that out. We're honestly, like, at the moment, temperature-wise, we're completely fine. And we're not far from shelter. So, this is the safest I've felt in a new zone in the Long Dark in a very long time. Alright, I see some toxic wolves out on the ice there. They won't be a problem. Should be able to get the drop on both of them. I may even be able to get a high shot, because we're not cold at all. And the cold has not even interfered with my shots too much since I got here. So... oh, there are 3. Okay. Alright, this is honestly more distance than I thought, so we're going to have to back off and get a little closer. That's fine. High shot would have been nice, but not at that range. Not at that. This could work. Maybe. Still a little far. That waterfall is immediately to my right. Oh, hold on. Let me check this real quick. I see an open barrel there. No. Okay, we're good. Let me just triple check for containers of any kind, because again, I would assume there are bonus canisters kind of laying around everywhere, but you have to look for them. That would be my guess. I'm frustrated that I don't have the one from Coastal Highway. Okay. I'm just gonna take these shots. Get a little closer. So far I've noticed the aggro behaviors of these new wolves are different from what we're accustomed to. They will stop and bluster at you the same way that a moose does. As soon as they see you. So they're a little bit more timid. But I haven't been actually pounced by one yet either. I have not been attacked directly. I've managed to shoot them before they've gotten to me. So I don't know how much worse they are than normal wolves. I've heard things. I have. I have had a conversation too with people about that, out of sheer curiosity. I have heard things, but I don't know for a fact whether they're better or worse. Okay, I'm going to approach these cattails while also getting ready for these shots. I'm going to stay low to the ground because at this point if I stand up they might see me. Especially if one decides to turn around and move straight toward me right now, which is entirely possible. Let's go ahead and grab these. Yep. And one more. Oh, I see one to my left there. Okay, we're going to get a little bit closer here. This is honestly kind of a really nice... oh man, that was sloppy on my part. I actually moved the mouse right as I shot. One down. Not sloppy. Just being a little bit too cavalier there. Let's not waste my carefully earned rifle ammo. We did spend a lot of time going to Black Rock when we could have otherwise come straight here because I wanted to have this. So I don't want to be stupid. Because that just feels silly. Two. Okay, it is getting dark. Missed. Might have been a little bit high, based on where I saw the impact point in the snow. Okay, is there actually anything behind that waterfall, or is it just cosmetic? It's just cosmetic. Okay, yeah, I'm not getting back there. Okay, cool. So, Be mindful of the fact that there's still a wolf up. Okay, getting dark pretty fast. Alright, wolf is aggroed. Yeah, definitely different aggro behavior. And we're done. That was just farther than a normal aggro radius. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel like that wolf spotted me from a healthy distance and attacked. Okay. I don't want to assume that I'm safe here, thin ice-wise. I know I've said that repeatedly. Just trying to keep myself mindful of it, because I'm so used to the Forsaken Airfield being very kind to me. So I imagine that some of this ice might not be so nice. I do see some cattails, though, and I'm going to go for those. Alright, we have nightfall coming. I don't want to sleep for too long here, but I'm going to head back to shelter, get some rest to create a save point, and then hopefully we'll have an aurora during the next night so I can use the shortwave and begin Buried Echoes. This has been a nice couple of episodes of exploration and familiarization with the new zone. I really like it so far, as I've made clear, I think. Mainly, it's just the fact that there's so much variety to the buildings. It feels so new and fresh, even compared to past new zone releases, because the buildings are so unique. And obviously the mechanics are quite different as well, because we are all having to pay very close attention. I'm going to look up here real quick, because the visibility is so good. We're having to pay very close attention to the toxicity of the area. Okay, I don't want to go too far that way, because I know shelter's this way, and I know an aurora might be right around the corner, because this weather is super clear, so I'm kind of expecting an aurora, to be completely honest. I might even drink some coffee rather than sleeping, so that I don't pass too much time. Hello? Can I really not do this? There we go. Okay. That's incredibly rude. Weird traversal spot, but we're fine. Everything's fine. Let's go back to shelter. Yeah, I really like this so far. I'm not sure what the mine's going to be like, and I really want to exhaustively search this area. Don't get me wrong, I want to start off Buried Echoes because I want to know what's going on there. But I want to kind of exhaustively search these buildings, because those canisters are what I need in order to accomplish the Buried Echoes tasks, presumably. And, I mean, I have them, but at the same time, like, I don't have that many of them. And the one that I was burning through pretty quickly. So I'm keenly aware of that. I'm going to see if I can make my way back into a proper interior area here, not just a enclosed space like this open barn. I did leave that miner's jacket sitting right there, and I'm well aware of that. But yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll come in here. Oh, you hear that? That is the sound of an aurora. Perfect timing. Okay. Looks like I can sleep here. So what I'm going to do is just go for like an hour of sleep, for the sake of just having a save point, a little bit of rest. I will drink some coffee in order to recover some of my energy so that I can actually get this done. Because now we have the handheld shortwave. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this, because it wasn't beeping yet, but it might come to life in the beginning of the next episode once we are underway and using it a little bit. So we'll have to see how that goes. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. For early episodes, channel emotes, and member badges, look for the join button. New episodes drop at 1 p.m. US Eastern Time every day but Wednesday, and comments are always welcome, so leave your thoughts below. And I'll see you next time.